So is it? Let me wash my hands again because I just touched my phone. Thank you so much, baby. Love you.
Hello.
Is this yours?
Yeah, Mama, I'm wearing something.
Okay, let me wash my hands. I just touched my phone. Hi, friends and fellows. Welcome to Cooking with Mimi channel. This is my first time going live. Something just popped into my head and said, "Hey, why don't you just go and try to go live on YouTube?" I'm not an expert, but well, for me, it's just gonna be a trial. I'm making some Moroccan flat bread filled with onions and ground beef. Some of them with ground beef and onions, and some of them just with onions or veggie. I can't see the comments. First time going live, as I said. Let me figure out how to find the comments. Sit here. This is just a plain dough. I put all-purpose flour with some salt. Salt is just to taste. A little bit of dry yeast, and I also use some warm water for the dough. And here in this bowl, I have some oil mixed with melted butter. And in this plate, because I already started, so in this plate I have my onions and ground beef. I'm live on YouTube. Okay, I try to flat my dough, and I fill it out with the filling that I have of ground beef and onions, and I just try to fold it up, as you see, till I get this little square here. What I'm gonna do next in order to my filling won't get out of the dough, I use another piece of the dough. I flat it using some oil and the mixture of oil and butter. Okay, and I just put just a little bit this time. I'm not gonna put too much of some onions. The onions I already cooked it. I fried it with some oil, olive oil. Um, I used the paprika for spices. I used paprika, black pepper, salt, some ginger powder, and some curcum. I just fry it and I let it until it cools down. Then I use it for the filling. The filling. I can't see the comments yet. Okay, for these, I'm just gonna flip them. If you feel it's too hot for you, you just use any tool you have in the kitchen to flip the dough. Oh, sorry, I already did it. Sorry. Here is my second filling for the dough, for the Moroccan flatbreads. I add some cilantro at the very end. I'm just gonna put some in the middle. Then I'm gonna fold it like kind of halfway from one side and then fold the other side back on it and try to flat it a little bit more and fold it back again from both sides like that, and that's how I get my square. Here's my square. I'm gonna set it aside, take another piece of the dough and always using the mixture of butter and oil helps my dough to not stick to my working surface. Okay, and I'm just gonna put a little bit again for the second time or the second round. I try not to put much, just a little bit. Now I'm gonna take my previous one that I just made. I'm gonna put it in the middle, in the center of the dough I flattened. Then fold it again from one side. Fold back the other one, the other side. And try just to stretch a little bit the other two sides that we have here so they will be folded evenly. Okay, then I'm gonna fold, then fold one more time. And that's how I get my squares. I'm gonna check on those and see how they're doing. Okay, so it's okay. And so on until I finish all my dough. I promise I'm gonna post this recipe very soon on my YouTube channel from A to Z and all the steps that you need to follow for a successful recipe. Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of, and you see here it's kind of a little bit red, but you don't have to worry about that because it's not gonna be seen. Now I'm gonna put again some onion. We don't have much left, but okay, and I'm gonna start again, folding and folding. And fold back. I'm gonna check on these again and flip them on the other side. And they're gonna be almost done. So again, just gonna put a little bit. Actually, I'm just gonna put all I have here. Big deal. This is like I don't have much left of the onions. So I'm gonna I'm gonna use it all for this last one. It's gonna have a lot on it. This piece here is gonna be so lucky. And here you go. For the last ones I have, I'm just gonna use semolina for the filling. They're just gonna be plain. Here's what my semolina looks like. Just put about, probably for each one, about 2 tablespoons of semolina. And I fold the first one. I'm going to put some oil and butter. Fold the second side. Third, then fourth, and that's how I get the square again. And these are going to be plain. A lot of people have asked me how do I make them. So soon also I'm going to be posting the recipe of the plain ones. Just a piece of cilantro. Again, oil and butter. Sprinkle or two of semolina. And I'm gonna fold the first side, then the second, third, and fourth. And here is my second square. And so on until I finish all the remaining dough. Mixture of oil, sprinkle or two of semolina, fold one side, second side, third, then fourth. And those, and they're almost done. If you have this flat pan, it's an electric flat pan. If you have one, it really helps a lot. You can put 2 to 3 one time, and it saves, believe me, it does save a lot of time. If you don't, you can just use a regular like stove pan, or stove pan should be fine, but it's gonna take you longer, especially if using a large quantity like I'm doing here. Fold, fold, and here it is. Can I get need a plate? Bo. Calling my husband to get me a plate. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Fold, side one. If you feel that your dough is kind of dry when you're folding it, you can just add a little bit of butter, melted butter, and oil. And here it is. If you have any questions, please leave them below, and I'll be very happy to answer them. And as I said, soon I will be posting these two recipes for plain flat Moroccan bread and the filled ones with onions, with uh, ground beef. Can I get a plate, please? From under over there, or from actually here. A plate, please. These are done. Almost. I'm just gonna use this one. Let me show you how these look like now. They are ready. But they're hot. That was the onion one, and I believe this one was with ground beef and onions. This is so hot. Let me get a knife and I'll show you what they look like. That's what they look like from inside. Oh, it's so hot. They're so yummy. I hope you try them when I post this recipe. Now I'm gonna go back to this. They're ready to be fried. And I'm gonna grab the second one. I'm gonna increase the heat. Just a minute. My kids love these like flatbreads. You can have them for breakfast. You can also make a large quantity and freeze them until you need them. Then you can just toast them or throw them in the oven. That's what I usually do for my family, especially during school time. And add some more butter. The smell of it is just so good. Even myself, I can't wait to finish the remaining dough and have some and enjoy them with some tea or coffee. We actually have some new neighbors who just moved down the street, and I was thinking to make um, extras and give them some to welcome them to the neighborhood. And that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow in the morning. Just gonna make a plate of these yummy flatbreads and welcome them to the neighborhood. Have my chili here. Almost. So good. Yeah. Hmm. I wish I can give you guys some. I was not able to be, sorry, I wasn't able to see comments. So I'm trying to log in from my phone and see what's going on here. Oops. Jeez. I'm gonna show you some of the plain flatbread, and then I'm gonna end this slide later so it won't be not too long. These are vegan. Ooh la la. Just gonna clean it just a little bit from the onion taste because I want them clean. Second one. That's the third one. Okay, I was not able to see comments. I just figured out um, from another device. I know how come my video was posted for kids and not for adults somehow. So I just changed that setting to for everyone, and I saved it. You can have a split here for my penguins. Where the penguins? This is what they look like, and you can see how open they are from inside. Whew. Okay, so this baby. These flat ones are really good. You can have them in the morning for breakfast or as a snack with some I don't know, jam or honey, peanut butter, Nutella. Flip the first ones. And I just pat them a little bit with some oil so they get that nice look at the end and that nice color. I think this is ready to be flipped as well. Believe me, they're so good. Yay! Now I can see my comments. Believe me, this is my first time going live on YouTube, so I really don't know how it works. I didn't know what to do. I just went to another device and I figured out from there. Thank you, Ibrok, Hasna, Khadija, delicious. Thank you so much, ladies. Yeah, now I can see a few comments here, and I'll be able to answer your questions if you have any questions. Mhm. Thank you, Khadija. Et voila, they're ready. See how they're open from inside and fluffy. Okay, can I flip that? Like this. I'm gonna. Okay, Khadija is saying it's okay, my dear, even though it's your first time going live, but you did well. Thank you, Khadija. Okay, go for it tomorrow morning. I wish you lived by, in my area. I could have sent you some. Mhm. 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 I love this pen. Guys, you can get these pens from these electric pens from. I got this one actually from Macy's. Um, when they had, what was the occasion? On Black Friday. They're really good for pancakes, flatbread. There's some little pieces of onions here still. So I said they're good for flatbreads, for pancakes, for bagrir. It's a Moroccan pancakes. You can grill chicken on it, steaks. They're so useful. Oh, that one's really hot. You don't have to use your hands like I'm doing here. It's really dangerous and it's very hot. You can just use a brush instead. I really don't recommend you using your hands while frying them. I'm really used to, my hands now are used to heat. So using brush is a good idea, but never your hands. Hasna said I just did it yesterday. Good, they are so yummy. My kids love them so much. Thank you, Majda. يعطيك الصحة. Thank you so much. Ooh, horse hot. What? Okay, I will not be able to keep on. And this is the onion one, and this is gonna be my last one now. So good. two here. Thank you, Mazda. Hasna, thank you. Looks yummy, but yours looks yummy. I'm sure yours will look so yummy too. What kind of butter did you use? I used the Kirkland from Costco. The the brand is Kirkland's. The unsalted butter. I never use salted butter for my recipes. I like the Costco ones. They're really good and salted. If you have Kroger have them too. In case you don't have the membership card of Costco, you can buy them from Kroger. I don't think I have any left. That was, yeah. Those were, I think, my last pieces. My last two pieces. My last two sticks that I used of butter. Next time I'll take a picture of it and post it with the recipe that I'm going to post on my YouTube channel. Here's what my flatbread looks like. So yummy, so good. You see the layers inside? This one's so hot. It has layers. These are really good. Mm. I'm so sorry if I'm eating in front of you, but as I said, I promise to post the recipe soon. They're so good. All I need right now is just a cup of tea. Who wants to make some tea and come over and enjoy these flatbreads with me? That's so good. Mhm. Do you use any specific ingredient that makes it look crispy and gives that gold color? Um, can you use any specific ingredient that makes it look crispy? Khadija, I use melted butter and salted melted butter, and I mix it with some oil. I don't like it to be too greasy. Some people do use only melted butter, but I just like to mix um, melted butter with all vegetable. No, sorry, with vegetable oil. I hope I did answer your question, Khadija. Okay, in the kitchen, yummy. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. You're so welcome. Khadija, delicious. Any sugar or baking powder? No. All I use all-purpose flour, salt to taste, a little bit of dry yeast, and warm water for the dough. That's all I use. No sugar, no baking powder at all. And this is ready. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this live. Again, sorry for not starting from the beginning. It just popped into my head, and I'm like, okay, let me try to go live and see how it's gonna work for the first time, and I did. Next time I do live, I'll start from the beginning. Sorry for any inconvenience. I hope you enjoyed watching this live.